Hi guys, welcome to a yoga class with TZ. So today we're going to do a 1 minute hold, and it's not yin yoga. We're really going to work the poses to open into the hips. So starting off, we're going to take the feet, a breathing technique, the feet a bit wider than hip width. We're going to come into an Uddiyana hold breathing technique. So your toes can turn out, you can round into the back. Your hands are resting on the top of the thighs, the bottom, top of the knees. You're going to place your hands here, engage into your bandhas, your Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, round into the back. We're going to inhale, a forceful exhale, hold that exhale as you pull the bandhas in, that Uddiyana Bandha, and you really try and get, so Uddiyana means to fly up. You try and pull all the organs behind the ribs. Yeah, I know there's already organs there, but we want to just try pull from the pelvic floor all the way up. So we're going to inhale, forceful exhale, hold the exhale, pull the bandhas in. Before you release that exhale, or that hold of the exhale, you push your belly out and then inhale again. We're going to do 3 of those and then some sun salutations to warm up. So it's inhale, forceful exhale, hold the breath. You pull the bandhas in, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Release the belly, inhale again, exhale, hold the exhale, pull the bandhas in, hold it, hold it, hold it, release the belly, inhale, hold the bandhas, pull in, and push the belly out, release. That was our breathing warm-up. You can do more if you want. Pause the video and then come back when you've done a few more rounds. Otherwise, if you're feeling a bit tight, the feet are hip width apart or toes together, heels apart. Soft knees, muscles above the kneecaps, pulled up nice and tight. Engage in Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, tuck the tailbone. Shoulders relax down the spine, inhale, arms up, exhale. Target the arms in line with the ears. Either you're gazing up or looking ahead. Make sure that you're really engaging into the bandhas, tucking that tailbone. You're not arching your back. Reach it up. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the right leg back. Step left to meet right into down dog. Push the floor away, broaden into the back of the shoulders, roll the armpits inwards. Your arms or your hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width. Inhale to plank, sink in the knees, untuck in toes. Slowly, either you can do the modified push-up where you just come down, or knees, chest and chin. If you feel you're warm enough, you can come into your chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, inhale, lift the hands off the mat, lift the feet. Engaging into your bandhas, lift a little higher, inhale, release, tuck toes, exhale, push back to child's pose, down dog, or straight to down dog. Inhale, gazing at the hands, walking the feet. Try and keep the hands flat on the mat and the legs as straight as you can. Of course, if you need to bend, you bend. Then you bend the knees. Inhale, rounding into the back, rolling up. Coming to your mountain pose. taking the hands up into extended mountain. Inhale, shoulders relax. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step in the right leg. Sink the right knee to the mat, untucking toes. Coming up into your low lunge. Pull that right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, hands to the mat, tuck toes. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, plank. Either chaturanga or knees, chest and chin, modified push-up, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, push back into down dog. And just breathe here. Inhale, exhale, broaden into the back of the shoulders. Roll the armpits inwards. Push the weight into the heels. Don't have to sink the heels down. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, taking that right leg up. Step the right leg between the hands. Sink the left knee, untucking toes. Coming into your low lunge. Reach your arms, pull the shoulders down the spine. Right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, hands to the mat. Tucking toes. Step in the left to meet the right and fold. Extended forward fold. Exhale, fold once more. Inhale, reverse the swan dive all the way through to your mountain. So making sure those muscles above the kneecaps nice and tight. Don't lock your knees, especially if you tend to. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step in that left leg back. Sink the left knee. Untucking toes. Low lunge. Right hip back, left hip forward. Pull the shoulders down the spine. Inhale, hands to the mat. Tuck toes. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga. Knees, chest and chin. Modified push-up. Up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, push back, child's pose to down dog or straight to down dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, tippy toes, taking that left leg up, stepping the left leg between the hands, sink the right knee, untucking toes of that right foot, coming into low lunge. Inhale, hands to the mat, tuck toes, step in the right leg to meet the left and fold. Shifting the weight into the balls of the feet, engaging into your bandhas like I'm punching in the belly. Inhale, lengthen, broaden into the front of the shoulders. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse the swan dive. Exhale, all the way through to mountain. So from here we're coming into our 1 minute hold. I want you to really try and push through. If you need to, you can do 45 seconds, but that 1 minute will really get those hips nice and warm. So when you're ready to, step in it back, so fold forward. So starting at the top of the mat, inhale, arms up, exhale, fold. Pull the tummy in, rounding into that lower back, and you really want to imagine that I'm punching you in the belly. Hands to the mat, inhale, bend the chest onto the thighs. As you exhale, either bend the knees or try and straighten as you walk. Your hands are flat, walking your feet back into down dog. Pushing the floor away, holding it here. So inhale, exhale. We're going to take that right leg up first. Let's go. Inhale onto tippy toes. Exhale, right leg up. Sink the left heel as much as you can. gazing under the left armpit, squaring the shoulders but opening the hip, taking that right leg as high as you can to the sky or the ceiling. Inhale, push the floor away. Be light in the palms. Inhale, exhale. Keep opening that leg as much as you can. Pushing the floor away. Inhale, exhale. We got 15 seconds to go. Inhale, exhale. 5. We're going to come into core plank. 2, 1. Step in that leg into core plank. Inhale. Step in the right leg between the hands. Sink the left knee coming into low lunge. Broaden into the back. Pull the shoulders down the spine. Keep those hands or arms in line with the ears. Sink forward. Right hip back. Left hip forward. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale. Exhale. So either you can gaze up between the hands to the thumbs, or you can look straight ahead. As long as you're not straining your neck. If you're looking up, you're lengthening into the neck. Inhale, exhale. So we're nearly on 45 seconds. And from here, we're going to come into a standing split. That left leg lifted. We've got 10 seconds to go. Inhale, bringing the hands to the mat. Tuck in toes. Stepping that left leg up, reaching the chest forward, and you're really trying to melt your heart to the thigh of that standing leg, lifting the other leg. If you're very flexible, then you want to round into your tummy and square the hips. If you're not flexible, you want to lift that leg as high as you can. Maybe you can hold the right hand to the back of the calf and then try and fold as deep as you can, opening that top leg, holding your bandhas. Inhale, exhale. We're on 45 seconds. 10 seconds to go. We're going to step it back into down dog. Inhale, stepping it back into down dog. Inhale, taking that left leg up, sink the right heel, gazing under that right armpit, reaching that left leg to the ceiling or to the sky. And you really want to stack the shoulders, but open the hips. Feel the stretch, hopefully into the hamstrings of the right leg and the hip, and then into maybe the inner thigh of that lifted leg, the left leg. Breathe, push the floor away. The weight should be light in the hands as you engage into your bandhas. We're on 45 seconds. We're nearly there. From there we're going to come into your core plank to bring it into a standing split. 3, 2, 1. Bring it into core plank. Step in the left leg between the hands. Sinking the right knee down, untucking toes. Nearly forgot about low lunge. So, taking the arms up. Pull the right hip forward. Left hip back. Arms in line with the ears. Tuck your tailbone. You can sink forward and let that knee go over the toes. Keep lifting. Inhale. So either you're gazing up or you're gazing straight ahead. If you want to focus on a drishti, focus on the tip of the nose. Think about how Your breath is helping you get through this. From here, we're going to come into your standing splits. Pull the shoulders down the spine. Reach the arms. 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat. Tucking toes of that back foot. Stepping it up into standing splits. Melting your heart to that standing leg. Lifting that right leg to the sky. And then I want you to really focus. If you're very open into your back and your hips, square the hips. If you're not, you're just working on getting that leg as high as you can as you open the hips. Try maybe take that left hand behind the left calf. Lift the legs, hold it here, pulling into your bandhas. Nearly there, guys. 45 seconds down. From here, we'll step it back into the down dog and start on the right side. And step it back. Inhale, exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg up onto tippy toes. Bend that right knee. Sink that left heel down, gazing under the armpits of that left side. You try and get that right knee to the ceiling of the sky, that right heel to the left butt. Open the hips, stacking the shoulders, holding it here. Inhale, exhale. We are over halfway. Try to get that knee a little higher to the ceiling. Push the weight into the front of the fingers, the front of the palm, not into the wrist. 45 seconds. Inhale, exhale. Squaring those shoulders, open the hips. From here, we're going to come into core plank to hold for a minute. Fold forward, round into the back. So really, I want your shoulders and your wrists in a straight line. Rounding into the back, engaging into the core. Push the floor away. Try to get the weight equal into the hands. Hold it here. Maybe lift a little higher onto the tippy toes of that left foot. And we're nearly over halfway. From here, we're going to step it into a warrior one. Front heel, back heel. Front foot 90 degrees, back foot 45. 45 seconds done. We're nearly there. 10 to go. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping that foot between the hands, heel to heel, coming up into warrior one. So really bring that left hip forward, right hip back. Arms in line with the ears, shoulders pull down the spine. Sink a little deeper, but make sure that knee of that right leg is pushing towards the baby toe rather than collapsing inwards. I want you to work into that back leg. Roll to the outside as you lift that arch so that you should be working 50% into each leg. We're over halfway. So either your drishti is up or in front. Either way, you can look past your nose. Focus on the breathing. On the next inhale, we're going to step it back into down dog. Step back into down dog, inhale, taking that left leg up, bend the knee, gazing under that right armpit, push the floor away, try and sink that right heel down, engaging into the bandhas, Squaring the shoulders, try and sink that left heel to the right butt. Pushing the floor away, be light in the hands, engaging into the abs. Inhale, exhale, into the core, not the abs. Let knees to the ceiling, open the hips. Remember, if you're more flexible in your lower back and hips, maybe round or tuck the tailbone, you can open up, or squaring the hips. Step in that left knee into core plank. Onto tippy toes, hands are stacked, shoulders over wrists, holding it here, rounding into the core, rounding into upper back and lower back, engaging into the core. So you want to feel that koala bear hug. Push the floor away. Inhale, exhale. Maybe you can try kiss the knee. We're over halfway here, guys. Keep engaging into that core, your koala hugging you. 10 seconds to go. And we're going to step it into warrior one. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior one. Front foot 90, back foot 45. Heel to heel alignment. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward. Reach the arms, sink down, lift the inner arch of that left leg. Making sure that knee is pushing towards the baby toe. Don't let it collapse inwards. Square the shoulders, broaden. So you want to pull the shoulder blades down the spine. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. If you need more space, you can step that left leg out. We're 45 seconds down. Breathe. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing the hands to the mat. Down dog. Onto tippy toes. Taking that right leg up. Sink the left heel. So now you're straightening that right leg. Coming onto the fingers of that right hand. Gazing under that right armpit. Keeping the left heel down. Opening the hip. So if you're more flexible, you want to tuck your tailbone round into lower back. If you're less flexible, just work on opening the leg. Reaching that leg to the ceiling. From here, we're going to step it into a warrior two. Inhale, exhale. We're 45 seconds down. Keep lifting that leg, gazing under the right armpit. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step in the right leg between the hands. Front heel, back arch. Coming into warrior two. So in your warrior two, you want to make sure heel to arch alignment. Sink nice and low into that right knee. Push that right knee towards the baby toe. Shoulders pull down the spine. Sink low. Tuck your tailbone so that you're working into that back leg. Lift the arch of that left leg. Taking your drishti to your back hand to see it's in a straight line. And then gazing forward. Your drishti is over that right middle finger. Keep pulling the shoulders down the spine. Tucking your tailbone. Pulling into those floating ribs. So you should feel the stretch into the shoulders and the hips. We're nearly going to change. Inhale. We're going to reverse the warrior. And and then come into Trikonasana. Reverse the warrior, straighten that front leg, inhale, exhale, coming into triangle. In your triangle, bring in that right hand to the inner thigh or the mat, left arm lifts, stack the shoulders. For me, pushing that right arm and then opening the left really works nice and deep. But now make sure you're working equally into both legs. So engage in the inner arch of that left leg as you lift it up. From after this, we'll come into extended side angle with that hand to the inside of the mat. 45 seconds down. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5. Tuck your tailbone, and that helps also to lift that inner arch. Bending into that right knee, bringing that right hand to the mat, the inside. Opening up. Either you can be on your fingertips or sink that right hand. Shift a little bit forward, stack in the shoulders as much as you can, gazing either under that palm, or you can gaze straight ahead or gaze down. I find straight ahead helps you to try working stacking those shoulders. We're over halfway. Nearly there, guys. We're nearly at 45. Keep stacking the shoulders. Keep working that right hip forward, but lifting that left inner arch. We got 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat either side. Step it back into down dog. Inhale, tippy toes, left leg up. Sink the right heel onto the fingers of that left hand. Push the floor away with the right. Leg goes all the way to the ceiling. Engaging into the bandhas to be light into that upper body. And we're going to come from here into your warrior 2. So remember, if you're more flexible, you're going to tuck that tailbone round into lower back, or you're just opening the shoulders, stacking the hips, and just reaching that leg to the ceiling. We're over halfway. Just breathing. We're 45 seconds down. And from here, we're going to come into your warrior 2. Couldn't think. 3, 2, 1. Step in that left leg between the hands. Right heel down. I'm changing side. Coming into your warrior 2. Shoulders relaxed down the spine. Tuck the tailbone. Bring in that left knee. Want to sink as deep as you can. And make sure you have a straight line. So if your knees overshooting the toes, take that leg forward a little. Pull the shoulders down the spine. Drishtis over the middle finger of that left hand. Gaze into the back to check your arms are in a straight line. I want you to tuck your tailbone. When you bring that hip down, you lift that inner arch. So you engage in 50% into both legs. Over halfway, 45 seconds down. And then from here, we're going to come into reverse warrior, into triangle. 2, 1. Reverse warrior, straightening that front leg. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2 arms. Bring in that left hand either to the mat, the inside of the left leg. Stack in the shoulders, tuck in the tailbone. Lifting that inner arch of that back leg, the right. You want to tuck your tailbone. Make sure your arms are stacked. Engaging into your bandhas. Inhale. Working 50% into both legs. We're over halfway. We're 45 seconds down. You can come up a little. I find it's easier to come up, push that left hand into that left inner thigh, and then open the right. 3, 2, 1. Extended side angle, left hand to the inside of that left leg, right arm up. Stack the shoulders, come forward a little bit if you can. You can gaze under the palm, straight ahead or straight down. Try and stack the shoulders as much as you can. Inhale, exhale. Nearly there. After this, we're going to hold down dog for 1 minute. Over halfway, guys. And we got 2 seconds till 45. And now we're nearly there. Three, 2, 1. Hands to the mat either side. Step it back into down dog. Sink the feet down as much as you can. Push the floor away. Broaden into the back of the shoulders. So this is technically your rest. If you need to come down into child's pose, rest for a moment. And then come back up. I'm just changing sides. We're going to take that right leg up after this. Push the floor away, engaging into the bandhas. Broaden into the back. Be light in the hands, so the weight shouldn't be all into the palm, over halfway. And then sink in the weight into the lower body. Inhale. Exhale, don't forget the breathing. 3, 2, 1. Onto tippy toes. Left leg up. Sink the right heel. Open that left arm. Bending the right knee as you gaze under that right armpit. Getting that knee as high as you can to the ceiling. Pushing away with that left arm. And then really push. So try and sink that left heel down as much as you can. And then from here, we're going to step it into warrior one again. Inhale. Exhale. Get that knee to the ceiling. If you're more flexible in your hips and your back, tuck your tailbone or open up. Get that knee as high as you can. Over 45 seconds. And we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming into your warrior one. Front heel, back heel. Take it a bit wider. And then sink down. Roll or lift the inner arch of that left leg. Arms in line with the shoulders. Square the hips. Sink down. Make sure that knee is towards baby toe. Right hip back, left hip forward. From here we're going to come into a warrior 3. So in your warrior 3 you can have Enjoyyyyy mudra arms, arms behind or arms in front. Just breathing, inhale, exhale. Keep rounding or pushing, lifting the inner arch. Inhale, exhale. We've got 8 seconds to go. Got to tell you, huh? Inhale, hands into Enjoyyyyy mudra. Coming onto the toes of the back foot. Shift the weight forward and lift it up into warrior 3. You want to lift that back leg. Bring the left hip down. Flex that left foot to the floor. Lift the heart. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Shoulders pull down the spine. Maybe taking the arms back is an easier one to keep working the pose. If it's too much to lift that leg, just keep it where you can. We're over halfway. Shouldn't have looked at the time, right? Nearly there, guys. From there, we're going to step it into Utkatasana, your chair pose. And inhale, step it. Toes together, heels apart. Sinking, so tuck the tailbone. Rounding into lower back. If you're more flexible, arms up. Sink nice and low. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Work on opening into the front of the chest. Squeezing toes together, knees together, knees. Toes together, heels and knees. Sink nice and low. Lift the chest. Taking the arms up. If you're more flexible, you'll tuck that tailbone and then open into the front of the chest. Try get your drishti straight in front. Maybe sink a little deeper. The 45 down. Open up the chest. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Step it back into down dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Left leg up. Sink that right heel. Bend the left knee. Lift the fingers of that left hand. Gaze under the left armpit. If you're more flexible, tuck tailbone round into the back. Otherwise, lifting the knee all the way to the ceiling. Stacking the hips and then opening the shoulders. So you want to push the floor away with the fingers, not all the way into the palms. Engaging into your core and pushing away. So it should be light. We got 45 seconds we on. Keep opening. From here we're going to step it again into warrior one. 10 to go. Engaging into that core. 3, 2, 1. Step it forward. Front heel, back arch. Coming into your warrior one. Left hip back, right hip forward. Knee towards the baby toe. Front foot 90 degrees, back foot 45. Lift the inner arch of that back foot. Tuck your tailbone. If you find that lifting the inner arch of that back foot makes you turn your hips, and maybe take that left leg out a little to the left to give you more space. And you want to make sure your knee and ankle are in a straight line. From here we're going to come into a warrior three. 45 seconds down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink it forward, shift onto the toes of that back foot, and coming up into a warrior three on the other side. Taking the arms behind you, lift the chest, flexing that foot, that right foot, to the floor, lift the heart, square the hips, bring that right hip down, left hip up, or square. Lifting that foot, we're nearly there, guys. I know it's burning, but just smile and breathe. Almost there. We're over 45. And from here we're going to step it into Utkatasana. And step it down. Coming into Utkatasana this time. Feet are hip width apart. Make sure those knees don't collapse in. Tuck your tailbone or arch the back. Sink nice and low. Coming up with the arms. Open into the front of the chest. Tuck in the tailbone. Inhale, maybe sink a little deeper. And then from here, we're going to hold a boat for a minute. For a little bit of core. Open the chest, either tuck or arch the back. We've got 45 seconds down. Sink a little deeper for 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come into your boat. So shoulders relax, tuck the tailbone, either the knees are bent. I like to keep my feet together. Lift the chest, pull the shoulders down the spine. So you really want to get that chest alignment and try and bring your chest as close as you can to the thighs. Inhale, exhale. Whatever you do, don't wear those shoulders as earrings. We're over halfway, and I hope you're having a shaking session like me. That's what the run did for me this morning, right? We're 45 seconds down. Almost there, guys. Pull the tummy in. If your back is hurting, bend your knees and get your feet flat onto the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extended boat. Release. All the way down. And then want you to bring the feet together. Arms above the head. Feel the hyperextension into the back. Inhale. Pull everything nice and tight. As you stretch and reach like a piece of toffee being pulled. Inhale. 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 Hold it. Hold it. Bring in the hands to the mat. We're going to set up for a little bit of Shavasana. Taking the feet as wide as the mat. If your back's a little achy, taking the feet wide, knees together. Otherwise, feet to 45. Arms to a little bit of a 45-degree angle. Tuck the chin in, lengthening into the back of the neck. Closing the eyes. Just letting go. Releasing any tension into the face. You want to almost feel like the eyes are rolling back in your head, but you cannot help but keep the eyes closed. Releasing any tension into the face. Inhale, exhale as you release any tension into the jaw. Releasing into the neck, shoulders, all the way to the fingers, lightly releasing any tension as you feel your shoulders and your hips sinking into the mat. Letting go as you feel your heart and your lungs slowing down, taking in deep, fresh breaths. Inhale. Exhale any tension as you release from the hips all the way to the toes. Just doing a quick scan to check that all parts of the body are nice and soft. Inhale, bringing the feet together. Wriggling the toes, flexing the feet. Pull the shoulder blades down the spine as you reach in the fingers towards or away from the body. And release. Bringing the feet together, so knees together, feet together, arms above the head, stretch it up. Feel the hyperextension into the back if you have one. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold it. Hold the breath. Hold it. Sigh out. Bringing the hands to the mat in line with the body. Tucking your knees into your chest. You're going to bend. If you're pregnant, this is brilliant, and you really should. So you're flexing, you're bending that left elbow as you roll over onto your left side. Keeping your eyes closed. That right hand is pushing into the mat. Taking a moment in your fetal position to come back fully into your body. We're going to use that right hand to push you up. But when you do, coming into an easy seat or thunderbolt. But when you do, make sure head and shoulders come up last. As you come either into an easy seat or thunderbolt. Hands to the heart center. Thumbs pressing into the breastbone, shoulders relaxed. Acknowledging how well you did in this lesson today. Thanking your body for taking you through the practice, for your hips for opening up. I'm going to end off chanting Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Taking the thumbs to the forehead, to the heart center. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice with me.